My dear collective, welcome to another music channeling. Please say what resonates. Today's song for today's reading is Hush. All of that will be linked community board or IG. Long story short, I got this song on the 3rd of August, okay? However, October is also relevant in terms of a specific message, okay? We got October, September month, okay? That's a specific message. Then we got London, is also relevant. Libra, Capricorn, Taurus. The song in itself was released on 2004, okay? But yeah, let's see what's up. If I remember, I just got the tune of this song, but I feel like the masculine here is telling the feminine, don't worry about it, they got it covered. Like, you don't have to do anything. It's giving that they want the feminine to be in their feminine energy and the masculine to be in the masculine energy. For instance, if you're hyper independent as a female, your partner, your person is like, don't worry about it, let me carry the load, okay? That's what I remember from the song. But let's Google, let's see what the lyric says. Guess I might be wrong. You might go with this version instead, collective. So it says, hush baby, wanna let you know this is how it's going to go. If you wanna come and play, you gotta do it my way. Hush baby, don't talk so much. Just wanna feel your touch. Everything will be okay if you do it my way. Okay? You feel so good. The rest of my life I wish I could hold you tight and take a flight out the hood. Was I full or just misunderstood? Mild-mannered, up to no good. It doesn't really matter. Either way, I should maximize the moment and hold you close. Okay. Based on the lyrics here, it's giving me a little bit controlling, a little bit abrasive, a little bit of the person you're dealing with could be a little bit controlling, okay? Listen, I'm reading the lyrics, you guys can hear it, okay? Google is free, okay? What I'm getting, that is giving to me controlling behavior. Like, if you don't do it my way, take the highway, basically. Also makes me feel like your voice doesn't matter or you talk too much. It's also giving that, okay? This is just strictly based on the lyrics, but let's just continue, okay? Jump in the drop, spider, and cruise. Okay. Who loved you the most? I was never ghost. When life was online, confusion in your mind, running out of time, drama of all kind. But there is faith in our mind. We're spiritually inclined. Sometimes I flip, sometimes you flip. Sometimes we wild out and act like lunatics. We move too fast, the whole world in a rush. Everybody just hush, okay? From that alone, it makes me feel like you and this person could have moved quite at a rapid pace, and you get it on each other's nerves. Maybe you guys need to stop and smell the roses. From that alone, for some of you guys, you're dealing with people that you moved in the pace of the relationship too fast, okay? So it definitely has some negative links to how you guys were moving. For instance, it could be like they saw you within the same hour, you guys went on a date, and within 3 dates, you became their official girlfriend. However, they were still doing the same thing as when they were single. So maybe you guys were moving too fast and, issues happened, okay? Making makes sense, collective, okay? This is Hush Baby, wanting to let you know this is how it's going to go. Okay, so it's the same thing. For a lot of you guys, you might move too fast with somebody that just want a physical relationship. For others, you're moving too fast with a person that is controlling, that just want you to themselves, but it's kind of like they still want to be on that bullshit. Or you could have a lot of people in your guys' relationship, like the opinions, like it says here in the lyrics, everybody just hush. So they might also perceive the reason why you have so much strong opinions is because of other people, because how you guys are moving, and your partner heavy on the masculine is like everybody needs to basically shut the fuck up. That's what I'm getting from that, okay? However, this, okay. It's all a test. The pain, the drama, the villain, the Bahamas, the highs, the lows, the hoopty, the rolls, the money flowing, certain doors that we go in, the people we meet, the hands that we shake, whether it's Morton's or Sizzler steak, where everything will be okay if we do it my way, my way. Cause I believe in romance, kissing while we slow dance, me bouncing, no chance, no matter the circumstance, or whatever it takes, girl, I will swim to France. So this is giving you know what? God willing, we'll still be doing our thing when my six packs faded and the rap's outdated. But that's many years from now, so don't rush. Little mama, just hush, okay? I see this in a good way. Like, part of me feels like it's like you have a very dominant partner that's very masculine, okay? It could come off as controlling, it could come off as possessive, obsessive, or not even that, possessive and controlling and a little bit abrasive to the outside world. Like, this man is just doing too much, he's not letting you love, or he's too, he's doing too much, right? You might like that. Other people might have a lot of things to say. Now, I'm also getting the energy of like, you guys are in it together like peanut butter and jelly. However, they're still living that bachelor life. It's giving the energy of like, we're in this together, but they're still on some BS in terms of like, if people talk to them, as in whomever they're interested in, like flirt with them, they don't see that as an issue. But if you go and do that, or if somebody approaches you with that same energy, it's wartime, okay? So there's a good attribute to this energy, and also some questionable attributes. Overall, I feel like your person has a very dominant side. That's good in terms of if you like that, somebody's very much in their masculine, not a hint of femininity. That means they will not tap into their intuition or their mindfulness as you, I'm not saying all masculine men are brutes, but if you're very much in your masculine, it can come off as a brute energy, okay? Now, there's difference between toxic masculines, okay? The people that be mindfully, willingly be abusing people mentally, physically, you get me, right? And then there are dominant masculines. These are the, take this with a grain of salt, but like the alpha male, if you know anything about alpha males, in a sense of like, I want my person to be a provider, like you very much subdued to the gender roles of a man should do this, a woman should do that. You guys will fall into the category of I am okay with somebody that is dominant in their masculinity, okay, because of the gender roles. So you guys might like dominance when it comes to the bedroom. Okay, so there's like good aspect here, and then there is the toxic ones. I don't feel like this is toxic. I just feel like your person is very much in, there you go, very much in this alpha energy. Okay, and some people might be like chill, right? But the controlling factor, the way I'm seeing the song, is definitely in the mix of it all. And again, I don't feel like your person is interested in you, want to be with you for the sake of just using you, or else he would have dropped this energy. I'm getting the energy of being with a man, in the sense, if we go by the lyrics, that he doesn't play about you. Hopefully I'm making sense, okay? If that won't make sense, that whole breakdown, you can go with my version of the channel message, okay? I don't even remember what I said, but base of the cards, let's see. Oh my god, I almost forgot. We forgot the specifics. I'm gonna just do a quickly random. So 2004 could be relevant. We got this card here. I feel like that's when things got better. Okay. Capricorn. If you're dealing with one, you are one. They're definitely dreaming about you. You're definitely their wish fulfillment. However, they're kind of afraid to say something right now, but in reality, they don't want to let you go, and they don't want to be let go by you. Okay. And let's see here, Libra. They want you to see the signs, Libra, or you need to see the signs. Or either anyone that has Libra placements needs to see the signs, okay? Taurus. They want a family with you, but they might not be ready, okay? I'm also tuning into Gemini. Gemini, you can be dealing with a Libra. Gemini will leave if it's taking too long, okay? Gemini is getting agitated, okay? I don't know who had Gemini. I'm also channeling Aquarius. Aquarius is going through it, okay? They're really hardworking right now. They don't know what to do, okay? But they're asking the divine angels, God, universe for help, okay? Because they're really hurt by this, for whatever took place between you guys, okay? You guys could fall into the category of like, maybe you had this breakup or miscommunication, separation due to the fact that somebody voiced their opinion, and now you guys are not together. They're like, what the fuck, right? London, message for you guys. They feel like you're part of their purpose. For some of you guys, it could be a long distance though, okay? They really want to manifest you back into their lives. They feel like you guys are meant to be, so I'm trying to figure it out, okay? Or you, if even you get me, right? So in terms of October and September, it could be any year from 2004 up to now, or this is this year, September, October, but from September or October to September, somebody really looked ravishing, really good, okay? Very beautiful. However, somebody left. So there was a glow up during that month, and somebody left. Somebody realized that they should have had more faith. Somebody realized that they were in their ego. Somebody realized that this is love, okay? So those 2 months, there was a lot of reflection, okay? A lot of like, let me get my shit together, focus, get my person back, okay? I realized what the connection was, okay? I think we clarified everything. And the reason I got this song, well, whoever needed a breakdown of the lyrics, I just feel like your person wants to handle everything on their end, especially if they're masculine energy and everything I just broke down for you guys. They want to get and make sure that things are situated correctly, okay? But let's see what the cards are going to say. I'm also getting the energy of like they don't want you to do too much, okay? Or you don't have to do too much. Like they got it handled. We got the Four of Cups in reverse, okay? The Ten of Cups in upright. So basically, if you didn't want them to be in this with you, if you thought it was boring, if you thought this was no way that chance again would come, I feel like you're gonna change your mind. I feel like, you guys, you might have been like, you know what, it was over and done, especially if it's been years since you guys got together, or if there was been a lot of pauses, breakups, so forth. You might be like, you know what, it was in the past, it was what it was. But this person is coming back. A lot of you guys didn't want to deal with them, but you're gonna have a change of heart because you realize that the connection here is based on the Ten of Cups, is based on love, okay? For a lot of you guys, you just want a soft life. If you're feminine here, you want a soft life. Or if you want a Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, you want the soft life with your person, okay? For a lot of you guys, you were stubborn and thinking that this shit is some bullshit after all the trials and tribulations, but you want the soft life with your dominant masculine, okay? Aquarius could also be relevant here. Aquarius female, earth sign female, or somebody that's just very nurturing, knows how to have the house situated. Like you might be into interior designing, nice things, proper things, posh things, okay? Anyways, that's definitely going to be a celebration for sure, and I feel you're going to be very happy when they return, okay? Especially if you're feminine watching. I'm channeling the name Lisa. I will say yesterday I did like random collective insights. Hello, Mercury retrograde. Listen, and I mentioned Lisa there, and that was more so tailored. There was like a bunch of names, a lot of female names. Also talked about the lesbian community and so forth. But this could be different, Lisa, but I'm channeling your name again. Okay, Lisa, what up? Let's see, we're gonna pull a card. You might identify as bisexual because that's something I talked about in the other reading, but if not, welcome either way, okay? You're about to be very happy, Lisa, okay? After a lot of like confusion, you're about to be very happy. I feel like you're about to step into your feminine energy more, so maybe you're used to being very hyper independent and doing things by yourself. I don't need nobody. Very hyper independent, okay? If you know, you know. You're always the one that handles everything and takes on everybody's emotional or physical baggage, okay? You're about to step into your Queen of Cups energy, aka your feminine energy, the most feminine energy in the deck, okay? And you're allowing yourself to be with somebody that can be in their masculine in an emperor way, okay, Lisa? That's the message. And if we're gonna go strictly on the card, you could also be a water sign female, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or you're just stepping into your feminine energy and allowing your person to finally become the emperor, okay? It's okay to be loved, collective. So if anyone won't resonate with the specifics of it all, what else is relevant for those that are watching? We got the Fool card. I feel like you're about to get some liberation and some freedom. A lot of you guys, I feel like you're gonna get clarity on who you want to be with, on what it's about. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are over the always have to do everything by yourself. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are used to being with people where it's like even if you're in a relationship, it was always just you. Like, being single in a relationship is like the worst thing ever, okay? So no more of that. That's the reason for this song. Alright. I love it. What else can you guys can they expect? You're about to be free. The full card, and then we got Sing This, which is basically just accepting who you are and allowing yourself to be that in whatever form, shape it comes. Number 12 could also be, you know what, I'm getting the energy like you'll be able to feel free with this person. And that's the most beautiful thing in a relationship, to be able to be yourself fully, completely. That's a dream. Not everybody can be themselves around people. And it's unfortunate, a lot of people can't even be themselves around people they share like love with, you know, important things with, moments with, and it's sad. Like, why do we have to mask when it comes to ourselves and our partners or friends or family? But that's not the case here. So there we go. This is the final advice card for everyone watching. So we got this one here. So it's time to release something that doesn't serve you. For a lot of you guys, you don't have to release it. I feel like it's going to be transmutated. If you know, you know. Some of you guys already met your person on July 3rd, because I'm channeling July 3rd. Okay, I don't know if it was this year, last year, 2004. By July 3rd, you guys already met your person. Okay, we got the 2 of Hearts. That's your person. Wherever you met on July 3rd, throughout the years, it's them. Okay, that's the person that you're gonna settle down with. So we're gonna do initials, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Okay, do first, middle, last initials. Oh, I'm channeling that somebody will cry. Somebody will break down and cry, like ugly tears. I don't know if this has already happened or will take place. I don't know if it's due to the revelation, you guys meeting, the reunion. But there's gonna be like a ugly cry, breaking down type of like interaction. Okay. So first, middle, last initials, my dear collective, make you make sense. Okay. So some of you guys could be Italian. Some of you guys have children. Some of you guys are dating, or you dated and you're coming back together. Something about Hershey's bar, Hershey's chocolate. Okay, Rimmel could be relevant. Some of you guys used to live together. I'm seeing rent. Okay. I'm also seeing dent. So maybe some of you guys did a whole bust your windows. Like if they did some foul shit, you could have gone Jasmine Sullivan on this person and bust their windows. If you know, you know. Okay. So, and that goes back to in the lyrics when he says that sometimes I flip, sometimes you flip, and sometimes we fight like wild cats. So some of you guys really got into it with your person. Okay. I don't know how, but you definitely got into it. Whereas like things could have been harmed. Okay. I'm not trying to, gonna leave it at that, okay? Something about somebody's address, something about the middle, maybe spending time out is very healing for you and your person. Camping could be relevant. Somebody could get into Kemet. I wanted to say philosophy, but the mythology of Kemet could be relevant. Somebody saying could be Gideon. Okay, so we got people that are very spiritual, very religious, okay? Or like spirituality and religion plays a part in you guys' connection a lot of transitionings. Somebody could love board games, or you guys love playing board games together. Dart could be relevant. Yeah. And then they also could be people that are part of the LGBTQ as well. But some of you guys, there could have been some cheating, some wandering eyes. But I feel like, because I'm getting the energy of being young and dumb, or some flirting at least, okay? Okay. Collective, I've been saying a lot. We're gonna do final, actually no, we're gonna do a day. Whenever things are gonna change for you guys, leave it up to the divine timing, but if this numbers resonates, take it to heart. If there's no numbers, we're gonna leave it at that. Okay, we got number 3, and I'm also channeling number 2. And on that note, thank you for stopping by.